Manchester United 2, Chelsea 1. And back when the transfer window closed, I remember saying I gave this window a 6 out of 10. Reasons being that we did not strengthen the defensive areas that I thought we needed to, and the goalkeeping area I thought we needed to. And in the last 3 games, that has really cost us, in my opinion. Definitely cost us against Brentford. Poor defensive errors costing us in the last minutes. Bayern Munich, defensive errors again, costing us. And today, against Manchester United, 5 minutes in, Robert Sanchez. It seems that form is temporary and being an absolute idiot is permanent. There are so many things he could have done there. He was not all at fault. Poor defending again, allowing Sesko to flick on, allowing Mbermo to break through. He's through on goal, 1-on-1. Sanchez dithering that cost him. Umming and ahhing like he's 1 o'clock half struck. Didn't know whether to come or go. He comes out, gets it all wrong. Takes the man, not the ball. And gives the referee no choice. We all knew what it was straight away. He had to go. Red card after 5 minutes, costing the team the game. He wasn't the only one though. Major blame has to be put onto Maresca and his decisions and his actions after the sending off. I get you have to sacrifice someone for another goalkeeper. But Esteval, one of our only threats in attack, in my opinion lately, gets pulled off. Then he pulls off another one of our only threats in attack recently in Pedro Neto, gets pulled off. And he brings on Tosin, he brings on Jorgensen. We go 5 at the back. And the team look confused and not sure what to do and haven't played this system much. So they're all over the place. In midfield, we're all over the place. We're playing a 5-2-2, and it just doesn't seem to work. No one's sure of where their position is or what they're doing. He's got it completely wrong. Then Cole Palmer gets injured. And then he brings on Santos, a midfielder, throws him in there. And then we get to more defensive errors, poor defending. Yeah, you can talk about offside potentially in there somewhere. But still, poor defending again, allowing Bruno Fernandes a simple tap-in goal where someone should have really done better. The Casemiro goal was even worse. We know Jorgensen's not good enough, and that's clear now. Come out, claim the ball, take charge of your area. That's what a good goalkeeper does, and he doesn't do it. Neither defender, neither centre-back fights to win the ball in the air. They allow Luke Shaw to win the flick on down to Casemiro, who's in acres of space, unmarked, and all he has to do is tap it in the goal. Absolutely laughable defending. We're 2-0 down, it's game over, 10 men. Then Casemiro has an absolutely bozo moment, goes and gets himself sent off, and we have a lifeline at the end of the first half, in injury time. We go into the second half, we're looking a bit better. We're trying a little bit. The only way we're looking back at coming back into the game is through Reece James, because we've got no attack. It's João Pedro or bust pretty much up top. He's all by himself up there, and he fought, he did his best, but what can you expect on his own? What's he going to do? The only thing that looked like it could happen was coming through Reece James, getting down the right-hand side again. The quality he's got of crossing the ball in the box, and that's where a goal came from. Great ball into the box. Trevor Chalobah gets on it, and we're back into the game. It's 2-1. You're expecting him to throw on a couple more attacking players. We've got Gittins on the bench. We've got Garnacho on the bench. Maybe he has a point to prove. You would have thought he would have thrown him on there. But for some reason, we've spent all this money on Gittins, on Garnacho, but he chooses to bring on Tyreek George, a guy that was out the door on transfer deadline day, on his way to Fulham. But Tony Khan decided, no, I'd rather buy Beth Phoenix than buy Tyreek George. He brings on Tyreek George and he brings off Marc Cucurella for Malo Gusto. The formations didn't make any sense. The substitutions didn't make much sense either. And not a lot more chances came. I thought we could have done a lot more. 10 on 10. We really should have pushed United in the second half, but we didn't. We really didn't. There weren't many chances created because he'd taken off all our attacking players and refused to bring on any others. We even had Mark Guehi on the bench. He could have come on. But Gittins, nah. Garnacho, no. We've spent all this money on them. And they can't even get in the side. They can't even come off the bench. He'd rather play Tyreek George, who again did nothing. Why not Garnacho? Why not throw him on there? Again, poor result. Again, we somehow lose to the worst Manchester United side of all time. Every year they get worse, and every year we find a way to fuck it up and lose against them. It's an absolute joke. Absolute joke every year. It can only get worse, can't it? And it's not getting any better. We've got Lincoln next in the cup, and who knows? You never know with one of them. It's always a tricky one. You've got to go away to Lincoln. There is a danger there of a slip up, isn't there? Of a giant killing. And then it's Brighton. Then it's Benfica. Then it's Liverpool. All at home. 3 games on the bounce at home. Tough games though. And then Forest away. Next 5 games are pretty tricky. Very tricky indeed. See what happens. Thanks for watching. Up the Chelsea. And I'll see you next time.